Good evening, or good morning, good noon, or good midnight, whenever and wherever you're watching this. Welcome to the Sunday Poem. Today it's a poem by Madison Julius Kerwin. Madison Julius Kerwin was born in Louisville, Kentucky in 1865 and wrote over 30 volumes of poetry, mostly influenced by English romantic poets such as Shelley and Keats. And because of his lyrical, imaginative style, his musical and expressive language, his rich imagery and originality, he gained international reputation pretty quickly. It's no wonder that Kerwin was called the Keats of Kentucky. His poetry reflects his fascination with nature. He even wrote many of his poems outdoors. Then his fascination with the occult and mythicism and the supernatural. Some of his poems are based on his own experiences or experiences of people he knew, and in all these regards, his works remind me a lot of the works of Algernon Blackwood. I posted a reading of Blackwood's short story, The Whisperers, only some days ago. Let me know if you also see the similarities. I mean, folklore and the supernatural were very popular themes of this time, of course, and Kerwin, just as Blackwood, were masters. By the by, speaking of masters, next week I will post a reading of another master storyteller, an incredible, haunting short story by Robert Louis Stevenson, which perfectly demonstrates his incredible talent as a writer. It's a creepy, suspenseful story with a touch of Frankenstein. And if you have an idea which story it might be, let me know in the comments. Back to Kerwin. It's not only that Kerwin's works are still very well received today by readers and critics alike, but his influence and legacy can also be seen in his impact on other poets, especially T.S. Eliot, one of the founders of modernism in poetry. Kerwin published a poem called Wasteland in 1913, which is believed to have inspired Eliot's famous poem The Wasteland of 1922. Today's poem is not Wasteland, though. I will read that on a different day, but a poem titled Orgy, which, in my personal opinion, perfectly illustrates Kerwin's style and topics, his use of language, and the way he intertwined mythology, his love for nature, and his fascination with the supernatural. Here is Orgy by Madison Julius Kerwin, a poem with a twist at the end. On nights like this, when bayou and lagoon dream in the moonlight's mystic radiance, I seem to walk like one deep in a trance, with old world myths born of the mist and moon. Lascivious eyes and mouths of sensual rose smile into mine, and breasts of luring light and tresses streaming golden to the night persuade me onward where the forest glows. And then it seems along the haunted hills there falls a flutter as of beautiful feet, as if tempestuous troops of Maenads meet to drain deep bowels, and shout, and have their wills. And then I feel her limbs will be revealed like some great snow-white moth among the trees. Her vampire beauty, waiting there to seize and dance me downward, where my doom is sealed.